All right, let's take a look at Turnitin. So the first thing is the setup, which is fairly easy. So if I go to my settings here, there's going to be a Turnitin option added to the menu. And from here, we would need to put in the URL API key and the tenant information that we receive from Turnitin when an account is created. That is a paid account. They can test the connection from here. And if that's successful, that means everything's been entered correctly and we can save that. Right. And if they ever need to unlink their account for any reason, that is an option too. Now, the next piece here is once I have my Turnitin linked, anytime I am building a new assessment, and I'm just going to pick something here. All right. So if I'm building a new assessment and I put in a file upload field, this only works with file uploads. But if I do a file upload, I now have an option for enable Turnitin in the settings. So I'm going to go ahead and click that to turn it on. All right, so that's all you have to do. That is the setup. Let's go ahead and look at what the learner sees. All right, so as a learner, if I have an activity or assessment with turn it on turned on, as we just saw, the tick is made, then I'm going to see this information or this box on the information page, just reminding me that there is a plagiarism check, right? But if I'm filling out my my assessment and I upload files here. Now, this is actually a reattempt, so those files are already there, but of course I could choose new files and submit those. So as long as there's files there in that file upload, remember the box is ticked. When I submit that, now I do want to point out the very first time a learner submits with Turnitin turned on, they're actually going to get a pop-up where they have to agree to the end user agreement. So I don't get that because I've already agreed to it and it's only a one-time thing per learner, with the exception of if they do change the end user license agreement, then they'll have to re-accept it. So that is up to Turnitin to change those. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this. I don't get that pop-up today. Right, I'll close that. And let's go back to seeing what the assessor would see. All right, we can see one of these is done and the other one is still processing. So it's not a particularly long time there that they have to wait. Once I see the button with the similarity score and the view report, this is telling me, very similar to something out there, 97%. I want to see more detail here. Let's view that report. Right. And it's telling me that this actually has a match with a help article on the Turnitin website, or at least a 97% match. So probably not my own answers there. Right. If there's any questions, let me know.